parasitize democracy.
Democracy for you and me.
Democracy must in your draw left free. Keep a connect Gambian free.
Gambian, yes, you and me.
Sani kata mwelunyu. Lunyu wafi. Sani kata mwelunyu. Lunyu wafi. Sani kata mwelunyu.
Actually, maybe we can talk about the disqualifications. Who cannot be nominated? These are also part of the law, the Constitution of the Gambia, and also the Elections Act. That if somebody is within the armed forces, the security services, the person is disqualified unless he or she resigns from that security service. Also, if the person is in local government, that is, the person is elected as a councillor, as mayor, chairperson, the person also is not qualified to be nominated. So this happens that the person has to resign in order to be able to contest in the National Assembly elections. Also, the person, if the person is adversely mentioned in a commission of report, commission of inquiry report, also the person is disqualified from contesting in National Assembly elections. And also, if a person is declared bankrupt by a court of law, the person is also disqualified. So I would say these are all part of Section 90 of the Constitution, which specifies the disqualifications for nomination to the National Assembly. Based on these provisions, these are part of the qualifications and disqualifications. These were the basis for the nomination process, which started from the 5th of March and was concluded on the 13th of March. And during this process, I would say, during this period, the people who collected nomination forms were 427. So these people pick up the forms, and then out of these, people that came over to submit their nomination papers to the returning officers. Actually, we have 7 returning officers, 1 in each region. That is in Banjul, in Kanifing, in Brikama, in Mansakonko, in Kerewan, Janjambure, and Basse. So each of these regional offices, you have a returning officer who presides over the nomination process. And actually, the people that submitted and were accepted were a total of 251 persons whose nomination papers were reviewed by these returning officers, and then they've found out that these people, they have qualified to contest in the in the election because they have fulfilled all the aforementioned criteria, the requirements. And also, you have about 5 people who were disqualified, that is, who were rejected for not fulfilling the requirements or for being disqualified as per the law, that's as per the Constitution of the Gambia. So just to say that one person was disqualified or was rejected in the Kanifing administrative area. This person, I think, he didn't have enough supports. That is, he didn't have the required 300 voters to be nominated. So for which reason he was rejected by the returning officer in Kanifing. Then also we had 2 other aspirants in the West Coast region, that's Brikama, one of whom was rejected for participating in the voter registration process of the IEC, which was conducted in 2021. Of course, we know as per the Elections Act, any persons who participated in the compilation of a register to be used in an election cannot be qualified for a period of 3 years to contest in that election in which that register was used or will be used. So based on this fact, 2 persons were disqualified for this reason. That is one in Brikama and also another one in Basse. And then there was also another aspirant who was disqualified based on a provision of the Constitution, that's 91E, that he was adversely mentioned in the Commission of Inquiry report, and based on which also a white paper was also published. So based on this fact, that if a person is adversely mentioned in a Commission of Inquiry report, then that person doesn't qualify or is disqualified from being nominated. So I think the last one was based on, the fifth actually, was based on the fact that the person works in the public sector and couldn't produce a leave of absence. Because you know, for many people, they would provide an annual leave letter. So these are different. So because like the IEC tries to apply the law to the letter, that a leave of absence is a legal requirement for nomination, is different from an annual leave. Of course, we know an annual leave will last for not more than 1 month, maybe 25 days. But here the constitutions are specified that you have to provide a leave of absence for 1 year without pay. So this is the reason that the fifth person was disqualified or was rejected. So basically, just to say that we have actually accepted 251 persons as nominated, and these are the candidates to contest the National Assembly elections on the 5th of April 2022.